Judgment. We're loading back into the game because it turns out I accidentally left the game running last time, and I was getting beat up and stuff, so I closed the game and we're starting it here. Alright, let's go. Yagaming Police Department. Or Detective Agency. Where did I say police? Whatever, who cares? Let's go. So yeah, so since I last recorded, I worked all day. Oh wait, actually, did I record last night? I didn't, did I? Oh no, I did one episode, right? Did I? I don't remember. I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. But anyway, yeah, today, worked all day. Worked most of the day. A long day. Oh, fuck off. Can we run? I don't want to fight this guy. Oh, you can't? That's some bullshit. Wait, my health is still gone, as if I was thinking that. Did I get the option? I don't think so, right? My health was just like that. Huh. Alright, this will fight. But yeah, so since I last quarter worked today, it was a long day. It was kind of a hectic day. I didn't get out of work until like about, I got out of work pretty much like an hour late. So, yeah. So essentially, I mean, since I got out of work, literally all I did is took a shower and here we are. Like, I didn't do anything.
So disappointing.
Do you like want to bother with regaining health? Like, do I? Okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll do it, but I'm not going to use my my actual health thing. So we'll go ahead and like use one of these. I'm not going to use that many. Let's just use 5. Oh fuck! What? Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. Wait, how did I get injured? My health bar went like down slightly during that. It's like, how? Fuck off. And at this point, I need a medkit, right? There we go. Actually worked out for once.
Really, guys?
Fuck off. Oh.
Welcome back, Yagami-san.
Hey, man.
How's the prep going for Ayabe's trial?
Not bad. I've gone everywhere I wanted to go, at least.
So, you ready to do this then? There's no going back after this.
Well, when you put it like that...
Okay.
So, you ready to get this rolling?
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Gotcha. By the way, I just got a call from Hoshino-kun. Sounded gloomy as hell.
So we're at
Apparently,
the end
he
game?
wants you to talk to Genda-sensei over at the office when you get a minute.
Oh?
He didn't say what about, though. Anyway, I'm just the messenger. Catch you later.
Can we rest? See, our health is like really fucking low. You can't? Cool. Well, something I think we should do. I think we might as well just use a medkit, right? Actually, no, I'm a fucking idiot. I did it again, didn't I? No, I shouldn't have used the medkit. I should have just went to the fucking thing and... Okay, who fucking cares? Might as well just use all these now. Oh, those are nothing. Cool. Alright, let's do that. So getting this up here, we'll stop and buy some stuff along the way. No, this is not what I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, that was a waste of money. I shouldn't have done what I just did, but oh well. Yeah, so before I went to work, though, I was able to get a lot done on my Blood vs. Water 3 video. In the sense that I pretty much made the cast. Pretty much. Not entirely, because there's a couple of changes I decided to make afterwards that I still need to go and do and make sure like everything fits. Because something I realized that Blood vs. Water is really fucking tough to cast. Because the thing about Blood vs. Water is that first I have to make sure because there's a lot of like different dynamics going on. Because like obviously there's a return, because the way that the original Blood vs. Water worked, so there was a returnee tribe and then there was a oh wait, so let's actually pay attention here. Okay, so yeah, screw it. Let's just buy 10 of those. 10 of those. 10 of those. No. Yeah, if like this is the end, then like we might as well just buy whatever we can. Do I have all those? Okay, I feel like that's what I'm willing to get. Oh, I don't know. Let me do that. Maybe I'll go for this. How much is it? Actually, no, that was a lot. I mean, dude, it's still not even 50. No, it's over 50. I think that's good enough. I mean, we pretty much bought almost everything here, so. And then the last thing we need to do is go to the park here and pick up a med kit and everything. And we should be good. Oh, wrong one. So yeah, I was able to do that. And there's some changes I want to make from where I left off, but outside of that, pretty much got that video kind of got what I wanted to cast to be. I still need to do obviously like get the media and stuff, but yeah, got a decent amount done there. And then that's pretty much it for today. Like of stuff that I feel like I want to talk about. I mean, second chance the Gore second chance video. It was really weird how it felt like it really slowed down in views this morning, like where like it was like pretty much tied with my Australian Survivor Priest season power ranking video, which isn't great. That's the case. But it picked up a. Did you get 2 time save slots? Oh, yeah, let's just overwrite this one. What's that? Oh, fuck off with that. What kind of bullshit is that? Are you fucking serious? That's some fucking bullshit. If we get out of this without getting it, not that I doubt it matters that much, but still, it's like, fuck. I would guess that before, like, a major section of fighting, they would just restore health. It's kind of funny how I believe this is going to end up being the longest Let's Play I've done on the channel since Red Dead 2. In terms of just episode number, I think technically in terms of playtime, it's going to be around the same as Death Stranding. If not even maybe less. But in terms of episode count, this is going to be the longest.
Yo. Hmm? You get called in too?
Yep. Just walked in.
Is Hoshino-kun not back yet?
Not yet, no. Is something the matter?
No, not really.
Over here, Yagami.
Something else I forgot about. I am going to be busy tomorrow morning.
Something you wanted to discuss,
Australian Survivor comes out, so I'll be able to watch that. After that, I'm not sure if I'll have time to record Judgment if I don't finish it tonight.
Prosecutor Izumida.
They've got men monitoring every nook and cranny of your agency. Figured it'd be safer to talk here.
Yeah, my Big Brother Second Chance video, I mean, it's doing
More bad
good.
news?
I mean, it's at
that how you treat a
2,000,
guest?
2,700,
No, it's
2,800,
good
somewhere in
news.
that range. It is above
Guess
my
it can't
Australian
be all
Survivor
bad.
video. I do think it's going to slow down, though. Yeah, it's
Ichinose will
2,700.
testify at the trial.
So, it's about 200
So,
views ahead of
you
my
convinced
Australian
him, huh?
Survivor video. I
Run into
think it's
any
going to slow
trouble?
down, though.
No,
And
it went
I don't know.
fairly
I think my goal for that video is still to reach 5,000. I think it's going to definitely reach 4.
You want me to explain 89?
5 though, I'm not sure,
Yes,
but we'll
at
see.
the upcoming trial.
And by that you mean the one.
But it
for
definitely
the
performed
murdered
better than
lawyer?
worst case scenario. It definitely
That's right.
did better than that.
Before his death,
Also
that lawyer
revenue
made a
wise,
phone call to
it
Dr.
did pretty
Shono.
well.
Of course, we have no reason to believe that call had anything to do with the killing.
But yeah,
Dr. Shono, an 89, involved in a murder? It's quite far-fetched, if you ask me.
A preposterous notion.
Indeed. However, that doesn't change the fact that the call was made. And so we'll need to explain in court just why it can't be related. And don't worry. You won't need to say a word about the call itself. Just explain the situation. 89 is a drug of global importance, and Dr. Shono and his team have
I
put
can't believe my
immense
Lost
effort
Hills
into
from
its
Greece video
development.
now has 150 views.
Once you've
Like, what the
explained,
fuck,
I'm sure
man?
it'll clear the air.
Like that video's a joke.
Yes, I see. I'm not sure I can portray it accurately, though. I'm not a scientist.
Why are people
after
taking
all.
it seriously?
If you would be more comfortable, we could always call Dr. Shono to the stand. But his language may in fact be too complicated. I'm not sure our jurors would understand. If possible, I'd prefer it were you up there, Ichinose-san.
You have a point. It would be foolish to take up Dr. Shono's time with such an insignificant matter. Very well, I'll do it. Contact the Ministry of Health when the trial date is decided.
Thank you very much, sir.
If you'll excuse me, I have another meeting to get to.
Nice going. You made it sound like if Ichinose didn't testify, Shono would.
It worked.
Ichinose didn't want to risk Shono getting in there and slipping up. Can't trust anyone to do it but himself.
Good work, Izumida. Turns out you can be pretty devious when you want to be.
Devious? Really?
I'm kidding. Really, I can't thank you enough. We'll have Ichinose out in the open thanks to you. All we have to do now is find a way to corner him.
What about Hamura from the Matsugane family? Can we ask him to testify?
He's still on the run. Guy couldn't even be bothered to come to his patriarch's funeral.
Of course not. How could he after what he did? Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we just grab Kuroiwa and get him to confess to being the mole?
You do remember the beating he gave you last time, right?
I let my guard down, that's all.
Cut it out, you two.
Come on, guys. We've got Ichinose right where we want him. We just need to figure out what to do next. We're not gonna win empty-handed, you know.
But yeah, next game we're gonna be playing on the channel is probably gonna end up being Catherine Fullbody.
It's Mafuyu. What's up?
Probably.
Ayabe's casino is getting raided by the police.
Lamont? Now?
Yeah, they just started. Morita is setting the wheels in motion. They've already arrested most of the employees.
I get it. It's a character assassination. A crooked cop running an illegal casino. No surprise if he commits a murder, too.
The chief prosecutor is hitting us where it hurts.
Right.
Just wanted to give you a heads up. So, how's it looking, Yagami-kun? Do you think you can win?
I'll do the best I can. Good news is, I have a lot of help. Thanks for the call, Mafuyu.
Of course. See ya.
Morita's here in Kamurocho, blowing the lid off Ayabe's casino.
In that case, I'd better get going.
He's not gonna come here.
Well, better safe than sorry.
Alright.
Huh. If they're raiding the casino, Kuroi was probably there too.
What do you want to do, Tak?
The chief prosecutor's made his move. Probably wouldn't hurt to stop by and say hello. We know all about him now.
You sure this is a good idea? He's not the kind of guy you mess around with.
Don't worry. We just want to check in.
Okay.
Let's hit it.
Lamont. Yeah, Blood vs. Water, like, the cast I ended up putting together was a lot different than what I initially planned on it being. Like, I was expecting, Taj and Eddie George to make the cut. I expected Rob and Nicole Cesarino to make the cut. It really didn't end up being that at all. I mean, to be fair, if I'm going based off the rules I've done with previous ones, like, it should be obvious that they don't make the cut because I try to make it as realistic as possible, and I don't feel like they're realistic options. I think Rob and Nicole are more so than Taj and Eddie, just because Taj and Eddie have shown no interest in wanting to play again. But yeah, they didn't make a cut, and also again, it's tough to like, all these different dynamics that are going on with Blood
Sorry,
vs.
no
Water.
lawyers allowed yet.
Again, you need to have the male teams, female teams, male teams, like a good breakdown within those.
Well
and
done, but
beyond
let him
that, you also
pass.
need
I'll vouch for
to
him
stack the
personally.
tribes equally
Chief
in terms
prosecutor?
of strength,
Thanks.
based on returning players and non-returning players. After that, with the male-female teams, you need to make sure that, like, if I'm doing, like I did end up doing before, 2 of them, the male is the returning player, and 2 of them, the female is the returning player, to keep the tribes even. You also need to, again, it's a lot of shit.
Were you aware there was an underground casino hidden down here, Yagami-san?
Wow, I had no idea.
Our friend Ayabe was really something, wasn't he? Who would have thought he'd take bribes from an illicit underground casino? Not to mention selling confidential police intel to the criminal underbelly of this town. Shintane-sensei surely stumbled upon Ayabe's secret. And so Ayabe killed him to make sure the truth stayed hidden. Quickly, with a police-issued handgun.
I see. That's the story the prosecution is telling, huh?
We can speak further once we get inside.
I know that voice, don't I? So many of the voices in Judgment sound familiar, but I looked up the cast and they're not, like, super memorable names. Man, I feel like at this point, I just feel like everyone sounds like Travis Willingham. Like everyone with a deeper voice.
I've learned a lot about you, Chief Prosecutor. About the tragedy in your family 10 years ago.
Then someone has betrayed me?
Someone you betrayed. Someone who trusted you for years. I have to say, it was strange seeing how you behaved in Shono's lab. A public prosecutor, the so-called defenders of justice, chose to protect 89 over the sanctity of the law. I think it's time you drop the act.
My mother, she was afflicted with early onset Alzheimer's. The disease progressed quickly.
It's so weird that Alzheimer's is such a major plot point in this game. Like, who would have fucking thought about that?
Not long after she started showing symptoms, she couldn't even recognize my face. Whenever I went to visit her, I was greeted with, "Nice to meet you," as if she didn't know who I was. Occasionally she'd yell at me, accuse me of being a thief or a murderer.
You're a monster.
Watching
A
my
murderer
mother's mind
and a
deteriorate,
thief.
well, it nearly broke me. And yet my brother continued caring for her. He was there when I couldn't be, all by himself. When we were young, he and I had both dreamt of becoming lawyers. He devoted himself to his studies, far better than I ever did. Practically worked himself to the bone. Yet, ultimately, he never managed to pass the bar. I can only imagine how he felt when I passed on my first attempt. And yet, he was happy for me, almost as if my success was his. He was truly a good man.
Please, go on.
When we learned that my mother had Alzheimer's, my brother was devastated by the news. He took it hard. I, on the other hand, was filled with internal conflict. I was torn between caring for my ailing mother and continuing my burgeoning career as a lawyer. But my brother could sense how I felt, and then he said to me, "Don't worry. Leave Mom to me. Your success is all that matters. As long as you make it, my dream comes true too." And so, he continued caring for our mother for 7 long years, 24 hours a day, a woman who couldn't even recognize him as her own son. Whereas I ran further and further away. But somewhere, deep down in my heart, I knew it couldn't continue that way. That someday he would break.
And the regret you feel, that failure, is what led you to 89. When was it?
After Shintane-sensei's murder. Not long after, Vice Minister Ichinose summoned me personally to fill me in on the details.
So it was recently.
He
though,
did?
right?
But why?
Ichinose-san predicted that the prosecutor's office would discover the dark truth about 89 before long. And upon looking into some family histories, he discovered what happened to my mother. When he realized the extent of it, he knew I would be sympathetic to their cause. His proposal was quite clear. 89 was a groundbreaking new drug, meant to save countless suffering patients and families. But if it was to see the light of day, I would have to look the other way for a while.
Okay.
Prosecutor Morita, have you heard this saying before? Fire tempers iron, and temptation steals the just. If someone told you they knew how to make mankind immortal at the sacrifice of a few, you would have looked the other way no matter how many people had to die.
I do feel guilt. I can't deny that. That's the only reason I'm still here.
Shono has killed people to cover this up. Emi Terasawa died for it. What about her? Did she deserve that? Meanwhile, Shinpei Okubo was falsely convicted and sentenced to death. He wakes up every day not knowing if it's his last. What did he do to deserve that?
Okay.
Your guilt is nothing more than an act.
So based on what I'm seeing, we have about
Do you
2
even
hours left
realize
to
what it
game.
is you're doing?
I'm at this point around like an hour
That's enough.
45 or so.
How do you think your brother would feel if he saw what you were doing now? Huh? Tell me, Morita!
Shut up! Just shut up!
If you want me to shut up, You're gonna have to kill me. Morita. Okubo-kun and Ayabe are depending on me. Emi Terasawa deserves justice too. And I'm not stopping until I get it.
Hey, Tak. Kuroi was here.
I believe that's enough, Morita-san. Long time no see. Seems you're already back in action. Guess I went too easy.
You little...
So, another 2 versus 1 fight? Is Yagami joining us?
What are you doing here?
I suggest you turn a blind eye to this. You're good at that, aren't you?
Kaito-san. Think you could stay out of this?
Like hell I will.
A week from today is
already
March,
had
isn't
your
it?
turn.
Forgot about that.
Kuroiwa killed Matsukane-san. And well, it's about time I pay him back for what he did.
Touching words, Yagami-san. But now is the time for action. And don't worry. I won't arrest you for obstruction on this.
Don't talk to me about arrests. You're not even a cop. You're a goddamn assassin!
Oh, we're in game? Okay. Action player? Oh fuck, it's wow. Is that still defeat him here? Because I know this isn't the final boss. Kaido, thanks for running in there. Fuck. On Barbara. There we go. Did it. Man, I'm supposed to actually have to beat him here.
You little... I'm done with this! I'm gonna fucking
monster, a murderer, and a thief.
Calm down.
Oh, I hurt you so bad.
How would you even cover this up? There are limits to how much protection I can offer you. You have no reason to be here.
Kaito-san, let's go.
Cool, that fight was pointless.
Get back! Everyone step away, now! Shut your trap, asshole! What station you from? Think you're tough shit, huh? What's going on in there?
What are they doing? Those guys are Matsugane family, aren't they?
Damn right. They're probably worried about you or something. Afraid the 89 boys would come try to erase you, you know?
What?
Hey, there he is. Come on, we're out of here.
Hoshino-kun.
Yagami-san, when I heard you were here with Morita and Kuroiwa,
I get it. You're the one who called Higashi over, aren't you?
That's right. If I hadn't, who knows what dirty tricks they would have used. I couldn't take that risk.
I appreciate that, Hoshino.
And I'm really sorry for what happened in Kido's office. I was out of line. You deserve trust, and I didn't give it. Yagami-san, I messed up. What I did was unacceptable. Threatening a witness is just... It's not how I want to go about winning this case, Yagami-san.
Got one thing to say, Hoshino.
What?
Iron burns temptation, while the just are often tested by fire.
Huh?
Wait! Get back here! What's going on?
So next time we go to like a new scene or something, we'll end.
Hey, what the hell was that?
He's got a black raincoat.
Who are you? What the...
what's going on here? Well, either way, we're gonna end in a second. And this loads and allows us to pause. Alright, 1 month later. Okay. But yeah, let's end. Next episode we're going to continue on, but for now, thank you for watching.